from each other. I know this man. My little one, he know the left.
One of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Kansas City. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Mahomes now on second down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will take this one in. 86 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. Viking 18. Trap 60.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Past the 60. Ready.
He'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
The Panthers will take their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
He's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up fourth down. What a hit. So that brings up fourth down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Patrick to throw. Forced out wide. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. It's a Carolina first down.
18 right. Get up. 60 Vices, 60 Vices. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
Cougar 19. Ready, right?
Here's a run. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Panthers. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
Ryan Fitzgerald.
But I think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession, too. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
It's Xavier Worthy on the return. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. I got blue ladies. Yellow. Okay.
1st down throw, Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Short throw taken by by Pitts. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Pick up there of 13. First down, KC.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hey, Ripley. Hey, 57. Yellow.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. To the outside, catch made by Worthy. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's complete. Calvin Austin. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Mahomes now to throw again. This to the right side is caught by Hill. And the Chiefs are looking at a first and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Pacheco trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
From the 1, second and goal. Throwing is Mahomes. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Carolina.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That run good for a dozen. Very quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. not enough for the first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Panthers off to the early advantage. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Here's third down and a few inches. He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
5. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
A chance here for this back to really show his speed. He saw the room on the perimeter, and he was able to get around the edge. Thought he was going to get right to the pylon. Comes up just short. Down near the goal line, sets up 1st and goal.
He'll try to run this one in. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get, the offensive line.
To the pylon, he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. 2 choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Come on, come on. Cut 19. Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here we go. Dragon 6, Panther 60, Panther 60. Warrior 70. Scoop.
Throwing now on third and long. Into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Viking 18.
Slot man in motion right. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Go check, go check. Mustang 19.
To the air now on first and 10. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Back to the air again on second and 10. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Cowboy 80. 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Steady.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Going right, it's taken in. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Stephanie. Hawk 70, Hawk 70 Lions.
Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch, Bronco 80.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this.
Ready, break. Go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane goes quickly. Here comes third down.
Brings up third and
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Get up.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Under pressure. Too much. And he goes down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. It's fourth down is looming. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Panthers move out in front. The new score, 17-14. Once more as the kick's away. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's second and 2. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. To the left side in the hands of Hill. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. before the half. That goes for 58.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal.
Attack!
Right back to the air for Mahomes. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. Accelerating toward midfield. To the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Panthers.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
The extra point is good. Panthers go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This will be taken in at the 2, and he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
18-yard line.
Dribbling! Yellow! Attack! Motion! He's coming to you! Motion! Hey!
First down throw. Mahomes on the run to the right. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Yellow!
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's caught by Hill. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
On first down, it's Mahomes. To the right, that's Pitts. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Two first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's first and 10. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The third quarter begins with a run. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
At the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Stephanie! Panther 60. Check, Panther.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down.
The Panthers.
There's a guy, Mike, who just refuses to go down. You'd love to see the old school kind of stiff arm. Get off me. Ability to break these tackles and still pick up big yards.
1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll stay on the ground. Whoa! The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
At the 30-yard line.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On the ground, this is Trevor Etienne. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Ike Mukwanu, former 6th overall pick, guilty on that one.
Got it. Ready?
Task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. As they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
They're on the 11-yard line.
First and 10 for Mahomes. That one into the hands of Hill. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up at the 25-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hey, 57, 57. All right, 43, 43. 15. 15.
Mahomes on first down. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Yellow.
A give here to Pacheco. Into the secondary at the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Chiefs, 21. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Here we go. 19.
They'll begin here on the ground. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Blake Hatchman up from the linebacker spot to make the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready. 77 Wolf. 7 Pirates. Warriors 70.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. It's a Carolina first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Quick throw here is complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 49-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
Come on. Hit. Cougar 19. Hurt.
Motion man is Hyatt.
Ready.
A run now on 2nd down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
2 yards on the
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
79 Broncos, Viking 18. Lions. Steady.
He'll look to throw. This one complete right side. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. On the ground, here's ETN. Not much there, maybe a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8.
Trap 50, trap 60. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Let's go now. Dragon 60, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, Mustang 19.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Warriors 70.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jalen Hyatt, touchdown Carolina. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to throw yourself back in it.
The PAT, up and good. And the Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Worthy to return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
A first down throw for Mahomes. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
finds Austin with the grab. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Yellow! Attack, attack!
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Mahomes now to throw again. He pulls it in around the 5.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. From the gun, here's Pacheco. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. Third and goal.
Yellow!
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Quick throw, taken in.
This is a really popular concept on third down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. We give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps him short from picking up the first down. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready! Rocco 80!
Motion man is Hyatt.
Ready,
Drive will start on the ground, and he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Ready! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11. Cup 19, Cup 19. Go!
They'll look to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
On now is the punt team for the Panthers, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. On the return, it's Hill. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the 1st down marker. That's a pickup of 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Yellow.
A handoff to Pacheco. And I don't think he got that wrapped up in line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at 3rd down.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. Oh, the defense beats him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. It brings up 4th down.
Feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buzz. You don't feel paralyzed above central. Friends just having kids ain't had enough.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Hey, 57.
Now Mahomes. Now he'll work his way out right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he is going to have a Chiefs 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
1st down.
Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll drop to throw. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He is down at the 6. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout. 70 seconds left to go in this game.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here is 1st and goal.
Yellow.
Here's Pacheco. And he's into the end zone yet again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown Chiefs. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
That ties the game, 31-31. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. This one taken at the 10. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Trap 60, Trap 60. Buffalo 18.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Now a timeout for Carolina. It's going to be their second as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
On the ready.
Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. Check. Go check. Go check. Dragon 60. Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Warrior 70. Ready.
Back to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. About just 50 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
Ready.
The crowd at Arrowhead roaring. Here's 3rd down.
Ready. Bronco 80. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go, Rig. Go. Tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
That's a tough incompletion right there. Feels like that down was their only chance to extend this possession enough to end this game in regulation. I think the smart move here now is you have to punt this ball away. You cannot risk a 4th down failure and give your opponent a short field to get a chance to win it themselves.
They're all set to punt this one away. Important punt here in this tie game late. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. This is 1st and 10. Mahomes out to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's caught by Hill. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. Now, Mahomes moving outside the pocket. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. And this might be one final heave to the end zone. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to win the game. The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
4-yard attempt.
Long enough, and it's good! On target from long range. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chiefs victorious as we say so long from Arrowhead.